Na'Vi, you know, have the AWP. They have 3 rifles. Definitely could have gone for it, but too far away and not considering it. It will be a 3rd round for HellRaisers. This T side off to a decent start. Boomich, he's going a decent start. Boomich, he's going for the Doja play. Molly in the back of the pit. Will that find any value? No, the players can avoid it. That bomb plant wasn't default in front of the big box. It was actually a little bit inside of the site next to the pillar, so they're okay regardless. Nice try from Boomich though. These are some bangers from Guardian. Well, a banger, catching Crush coming through the apartments, but very good trade work from HellRaisers, keeping it 2-2, getting inside of that bomb site. And that's the danger of running this triple B into the late round for Na'Vi. A couple of kills and suddenly the round is lost. Guardian still has that AWP though, buying it back up into this round. He is short side. HellRaisers mollied out B at the start. Flamey again setting up this flashbang for Simple so he can play close, so jiggle on the sandbags. HellRaisers keen for the apartments control once again as Nuki and Crush begin to move through, but Na'Vi are not going to be opting to fight it, just Electronic staying passive on the balcony. Simple waiting for the time to strike. This is a very slow T-side from HellRaisers so far.
Simple not getting given any of those engagements he was desperately looking for down towards Banana. And he'll just trade out positions with HellRaisers, getting thrown up into this boost by Flamey. And this is looking like the B play now from HR. Crush left alone over in the apartments. The rest of HR trying to get into the B site. Simple up on his boost, and that is a double. Oh, he's looking for more, maybe a bit overzealous, but he's helped out by Flamey. The flashbangs are good, and that's kept the T's from this site. Crush, this lone lurk that was up in the apartments, now has to try and bring this one home for HellRaisers. 1v4, the bomb out in the open, and no time on that clock. 15 seconds left. Crush deciding he wants to protect this James Bond KD. He'll keep going 007, and that's another round for Na'Vi.
I'm liking how much Na'Vi are trying to make plays on this CT side to force advantages. You can see how eager Simple is to get flashed down Banana and just force gunfights. Eventually realizing HellRaisers is getting close and running out of utility, Na'Vi back up and go for that boost setup, and well, then on, Simple and Flamey just flashing themselves into multiple peaks, mowing down the terrorists. Absolutely no problem on that B side once again. If HellRaisers want to have success towards B, they're going to need to use those Molotovs to clear out the positions that Na'Vi like to run. Those first oranges at New Box. Pretty standard Molotovs here on the T side, but HellRaisers not throwing them in at least there. 6-3, and they have another buy. AWP is even out for Nuki. That's the first time we've seen this on this T side. Guardian, again, just free reign over middle every round. HellRaisers aren't even trying to touch it. Letting Na'Vi have a wealth of information. Guardian won't find anything from it though, and eventually backing off, knowing that, of course, apartments can be taken, second mid can be pushed. He doesn't want to get sidelined. Simple, again, back in the Banana boost, maybe coming through Angel's crouch, but oh, Simple, he gets repeat, spamming the wood, and Flaric is there. Flamey with a Molotov to throw down to stop this push from coming through. They're going to dive right through it. HellRaisers want to take the B site. They know with Simple dead, now is their best opportunity.
Oh, Crush might be about to get his first kill on the board here, trying to cut these rotations off. Flamey is at least doing the job of whittling down the numbers here inside of B. Na'Vi, we've seen them save in more doable situations, so I wonder if this is going to be the decision once again in the Na'Vi camp, and it certainly feels like it. Flamey back it away. They'll set up on the outer extremities of this bomb site just to try and impede this cash flow for HellRaisers. They're looking now to rack up a body count. A Guardian getting offered that kill onto Crush. All 3 players towards Banana now for Na'Vi, and this has definitely enticed them to take these gunfights. They want to try and find as many players as they can. Flaric and Angel both so low. The nades doing damage, but somehow all 3 players stay alive there. And that's another round on the board for HR.
Fair enough. I don't know how all three players of HellRaisers survived there after the time in the banana. And Molly, the grenade, CT's chasing them down, the bomb, taking away almost all of their health. But they keep the guns, and that's what matters, I guess. Keeping this economy intact as Na'Vi do the same. Another save coming through from the CT side. Now the Russian side, Harry, at least in terms of core. Guardian's just not been given fights mid, and I do like that from HellRaisers, right? The only mid control they're going for is that second mid, and then they are peeling up and throwing that long smoke, sending Guardian back. Not once have they really walked up bench side or played anything more dangerous in the Mexican position. Very, very safe, knowing what you're up against. And HellRaisers are given the top of B in this round. Simple's got his second AWP, and he's going to be holding down the line. Flamey ready with a smoke upon Simple's shot. Boomich is going to rotate early. Now, these rotations will be heard. I wonder if that will make HellRaisers second guess his decision to hit the B bomb site. Simple with a missed shot. He's getting blocked in by his teammate as he got blinded as well. But the flash back in, and it works wonderfully. HellRaisers falling back on B. That rotation certainly making them a second guess. Crush is going to try and get out through middle as well. Double rotate back from Na'Vi. Big call to make, and it might be the right one as well, considering HellRaisers are throwing this fake into the B bomb site. A solo smoke, and then they run back towards middle. 30 seconds. They may be out in mid, and they have a lot of utility, but so do Na'Vi.
Yeah, everything they should need here to hold this push back now. It's just a matter of if they can hit these shots, and Guardian certainly seems to think so. The smoke comes in, at least to nullify his angle within the site. Electronic trying his best to help him out. There is a man down in the pit below, but Electronic dropping down, death from above. And they still don't seem all too aware about this man down in the pit. Now, the smoke was there for Nuki, so the shots go through. You can excuse that. He tries to get through that long smoke, but doing so puts him in the prying eyes of Flamey. Na'Vi managing to make that retake happen this time around.
Yeah, definitely communication getting scrambled there for HellRaisers, right? Electronic survives so long on that top out position. He's played there, or there's at least been someone there every time that HellRaisers have come up short, and it usually has been Electronic, so that's something that HellRaisers certainly can't let slip going forward. Making a lot of noise and even dropping in and getting another kill. Just his presence there as well forces Nuki into long. If Electronic didn't have pit control, Nuki could have stayed inside of the site, but he, well, I guess realized he didn't have a lot of room to maneuver. Guardian spots Angel going B side. Now we'll keep this triple set up on the banana here. In the meantime, it shouldn't, because HellRaisers, they have 4 players going up second middle. Guardian backing off at the right time there. Needs to watch out from Boiler as well. Smoke's being set up. HellRaisers maybe going for another one of these fast, short plays. Na'Vi will send Boomich back into that A site and even take banana control. This allows for a quick mid-flank to come through from Flamey. We've seen Simple do that before, and it will be required. HellRaisers speeding up the pace.
Yeah, they even go through this long smoke and start to wrap into CT. This could be the B split now. They've got this foothold. Flamey's down the bottom of banana. And he'll keep himself tucked away. That is the right decision to make, because Crush is just homed in on this position. It's a stalemate across the map. Na'Vi, as of right now, they have no clue where these HellRaisers players are. And with 2 of them in CT, a third now arriving at long in the form of Angel, this play could still very much come in anywhere for HellRaisers. They've got all the map control they could possibly need. And it will be the B play. Simple, aware of the fact that there could be players in CT, but that's Nuki catching the timing. Flamey getting pincered from banana and CT. He'll get shut down as well. And now that B bomb site falling. These players on the rotation in. They do catch Angel before he's able to get into the ruins. There's a gap in that smoke that Guardian's looking to exploit. Crush could be in some danger, but he's not going to move back into the line of fire of the AWP in CT. Boomich winning that fight out, and now that's definitely spurred Na'Vi on to get into this retake. Flaric and Scooby What can they do in the 2 versus 3?
Oh, Team Flash, that's not what you like to see. Scooby's going to throw out his own as well, just keeping Na'Vi at bay. Boomich has dropped his teammate, and Scooby's got to get them all done, but Electronic with the trade, and Na'Vi will have time for that defuse. Na'Vi, they were fully aware of what was going on there. I love the fallback of Banana as well coming out from the likes of Flamey and Simple, just missed shots, ultimately being the biggest problem there, and Simple getting caught out unscoped.
Quick little tactical breakdown right there on that mid to B, considering that Na'Vi play Boomich on their arch side, rotating towards B. If he gets pressured off the line, it's much more difficult for him as opposed to an AWP player like Guardian to take those duels. That's why that avenue of aggression looks so easy, but Na'Vi getting through in the end. Back to you in the cast.
Thank you very much, Chad. Love having him right next to us, you know, ready to chime in whenever needed, Harry. And saving our asses more than once. 8-4 here. HellRaisers, bomb plant and loss bonus, so the buy's fine. Na'Vi have gone back to the solo AWP, Simple getting caught out of position in that previous round. Not wanting the same to happen again. Na'Vi just love running this triple B setup for quite a while, to be honest. Boomich eventually is going to go back, but we've seen times where Na'Vi have committed to 3 on B for so long. Not this time, though. Guardian is reaggressing on short as well. HellRaisers have taken apartments, and Crush is moving through the hallway, so pressure being put all over the map right now. Angel even getting spammed through that mid position. Smoke down on long sends Boomich packing. Guardian is going to fall back as well, just to stay in line with the rest of his team. HellRaisers don't even have top B yet as well. Na'Vi have just kept them out with this smoke. Simple, out of utility, now just looking to take dry peaks.
Flamey even still has that Molotov. He can look to delay this even further.
What?
Simple.
No.
How does he win that? How does Na'Vi come out in top in that situation? And now they're helped out by Guardian as well. Oh, this was... I don't know. I thought that was going to be the opening kill for HR all day long. It certainly felt like it. Crush trying to make this play out from the apartments. 20 seconds left as this bomb is wrapped around to try and join him. He's struck from the tally. And this is the save from HellRaisers. They're just going to hold on to these AKs. Na'Vi looking good. A 9th round locked in over on this CT side. Another flawless round. Boomich even going hunting. And if he's able to find one of these players after time... Nah, he won't be. They're too deep in the apartments.
Yeah, HellRaisers just trying to make plays there. They couldn't get up top B, so Nuki actually did find a timing out through middle. He almost catches a play into long, which Boomich has already fallen back from, but you can see Guardian here re-aggressing at the perfect time. And he is hitting some nice shots, right? He was very slow to start, didn't really get any chances to fight down middle, and we haven't seen him take that up to Banana either. But right now, every time HellRaisers have come A, he has landed at least 2 kills, it feels like, keeping them back. Nice to see Blade as well, standing behind Na'Vi. Been a long time since we've seen this man. He's been, you know, kind of dormant behind the scenes, the analyst for this team. Not really on the camera in the limelight, but now's his time. And with this new roster, I mean, Na'Vi's certainly looking threatening, moving forward into some of these tier one events for the rest of the year. Right now, looking good. 9-4. HellRaisers have hit a brick wall, and they are on pistols once again. Couple of AKs saved on, but no full investment around that. Guardian, he's waiting, and Crush might give him exactly what he wants. He spotted him and taken him down as well. Boomich even pushed second mid to find that kill into Nuki, and Electronic re-aggressing as well. Na'Vi are looking so confident, and within 20 seconds of the round starting, they've got a 5-on-2.
Yeah, if you're Na'Vi, you're coming into this really not wanting to drop the ball, not just because of, you know, how they are the heavy favorites, but because their academy team have been no strangers to making quick work of HellRaisers as of late. So you do not want to be coming into this, dropping the ball on day one, and always having that hanging over your head.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this Deagle. Not any more in him, but still 2 nice Deags through from Flaric at the very, very least for HellRaisers. Not really very impactful, though. The money's so good for Na'Vi that those kills don't really do anything other than make his stat line look that much more pretty. Simple. Very, very vocal there. I wonder if we're going to see something over towards the B-bomb site.
He was probably just mad about that 1D. He had Flaric pinned there with the spray and just getting absolutely wrecked.
Oh, hang on. Triple setup towards this side of the map. Boomich joining these two here. And this looks like some more banana aggression from Na'Vi.
They don't...
Sorry, with no AWP to set up, they will just take this crossfire over in top banana. I thought we were going to see an attempt at the deeper hole, but with the utility still raining through. Uh-oh, and now the kill over towards this A side of the map. That's surely going to force the rotation for Na'Vi. And you can see, I mean, it's very fresh in their mind how whenever they've attempted this triple B stack, it's always fallen prey to the A site, not quite holding its own. Electronic, he's kind of playing with fire here. Crush.
Oh, what?
Oh, he believes that it might be clear. I think he heard the shot connect. So there's at least that. Simple arriving to this bomb site now, and it's him and Electronic to try and hold the line. Electronic getting the attention from the pit. He needs help from Simple, and there it is. Simple from Graveyard, and there's Simple arriving in a very, very big way, looking for the 4K. Just Angel left, and he does manage to get Simple. Oh, so close. Just about 5 rounds on the half for HellRaisers, 10 for Na'Vi. They are looking good, following in the Na'Vi junior footsteps, perhaps, of taking maps away from HellRaisers if things continue like this. We'll find out if they're able to do exactly that after a quick break, so don't go anywhere.
Chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. Different.
10-5 at halftime. Na'Vi looking good on the CT side of Inferno. It's only the first map of this best of 3, but it's certainly feeling like Na'Vi have got a grip over things. A new roster for both teams, in fact. And HellRaisers, well, some younger players, some more inexperienced players compared to the likes of Na'Vi, but they're at least putting up a fight on their T side. Now moving over to the counter-terrorists, to the defense. What can they do, Harry? That's the question. We've got to start here with a pistol to figure it all out, and the buys are coming in.
Yeah, flat armor for Na'Vi, and I'm imagining we're going to see something fast called from spawn by Boomich. Oh, but here's the response. HellRaisers trying to get in through mid, and Crush landing the double, traded by Flamey Guardian. Oh!
See ya. I would give up.
Yeah, don't keep giving him fights. Scooby did get dinked there, down to 32 points of health. I admire the confidence to go toe-to-toe with Simple. Scooby really has been the stand-up player for HR, and now the B play coming through. He's got to step up once again, does Scooby. 1 versus 2 in the retake. Top in the charts right now for HellRaisers. He's the man you'd want in this situation, but maybe not on 32 points of health. Simple just has to finish the job that he started earlier on, and that might be easier said than done. 6 points of health on Scooby versus Simple. The duel of a lifetime here, and Simple gonna win it. Pistol round goes the way of Na'Vi. They'll go 11-5 up as they now get off to a good start over on the T side as well. Sad news for HR fans all around the globe, as we might not get to see much of a CT side if this keeps up. That first buy round for HR now becomes critically important on the back of losing the pistol, especially now being on that CT side. They really cannot afford to let that one slip through their fingers. But before that even comes through, they've gone for a forced buy in round 17 here. On the back of losing the pistol, they'll put up smokes, utility, and they're going to go for this pistol delay play that we see teams so often do on the CT side of Inferno.
And considering the historically slow pace of Na'Vi's T side, I think that's a great call from HellRaisers. The question is, how much has that changed with the new leadership? You would imagine significantly, but we'll have to wait and see here as Na'Vi, 3 rifles, a couple of SMGs, and a nade being set up for Crush to go towards the top of Banana. Na'Vi haven't quite reached that spot yet, and so the nade is preemptive. Boost up for Na'Vi to make sure there's no one close by, and they can throw their own utility from the top of that position as well, but not currently being the game plan. 3 at the top of B. Na'Vi selling a bit of a fake on A, sending Nuki back off of long. That smoke shouldn't force a rotation from HellRaisers. They are really dug into this B site right now, and Na'Vi actually going to reconsider this one, sending the bomb back towards middle, joining up with Boomich, who has taken this deep position. Flamey putting pressure on the apartments. He can just drop into pit right now. There's no one here to stop him at all. They're going to smoke it off, and I'm surprised that makes him bail, considering the amount of teammates that he has out as well. 30 seconds. Utility is almost all gone for HellRaisers. Boomich getting picked up close on middle. That's Nuki. No armor getting that frag. 25 here. Na'Vi can get a bomb plant up on shore. They don't know it yet, but HellRaisers are fully dug into CT spawn right now. And I think they think it's B. A rotate back for Flaric. Nuki gets picked up. Na'Vi now coming out of the apartments, and the bomb plant comes in.
And HellRaisers just have to save, right? You've gone for that 3-man B stack. You just hold on to the armor on everyone who invested into it. So at least you've got that look into the future if you're HellRaisers, a chance to maybe find something with this pistol armor in the next round. Will still be that 12-5 lead for Na'Vi though, and that's the real talking point here. They're even hunting these pistol armor players looking to save. Doubt they're going to get deep within the B bomb site. So I can't imagine we're going to see any kills come through at the end here. Should just be around without with 8 players staying alive. We like them. It doesn't always have to be a violent game. Ooh.
I've seen some flashy keyboards. I feel like that would distract me. If my, those keyboards that just show up.
My keyboard is disgusting when you hit buttons.
Isn't it annoying?
No, man, you get used to it. It's like, you get used to anything. When you live by the ocean, you don't even notice the sound of the sea, my friend. So there's always that. 12-5.
Chad, any thoughts on that? Yeah, he's nodding, yeah.
He agrees.
Wow, you really opened up my mind, Harry. HellRaisers still on this force, obviously just saved from the last round, so it should be Na'Vi making more quick work of them if they commit towards A. Again, this triple B setup. Do Na'Vi read into that as a possibility, taking top B at the start of the round? That's how they began last as well. They can always just throw in utility to try and bait out those Molotovs, get rid of whatever HellRaisers have. Angel going to regress with a flashbang. Simple, fully blind. Angel getting the kill. The trade is in, but it's 2 for 1 for HellRaisers. Scooby taking the advantage. Those are guns dropped. The Guardian does not want to give away to these armored pistols. And Na'Vi, desperation, just going to execute straight into this B bomb site. Crushes here. Rotates come out for Scooby. He's in the CT spawn. There's only one man to hold off against 3 approaching Na'Vi Ts.
Yeah, Crush's Deeg has got to do a hell of a lot here. Rotation background from Scooby. Will tag Guardian, not enough to find the kill though. Losing the B site allows for that bomb plant to come in. 3 versus 3 in the retake. Armor on 2 of these players, so not impossible. And maybe if they can get this timing onto Boomich, there's a chance.
Oh, he keeps missing Nuki, who's tucked in the right corner. Boomich not going to check it. Nuki gets a pick back in. That opens it up for HellRaisers, but no kit. That is the biggest factor. Guardian's gone down. It's Flamey alone. Back of the site, 1 kill. Second coming in from Ruins as well. He's got a player to his close right. Farage putting on the damage, and he will be able to finish that kill. Time for the defuse as well, and HellRaisers can start to pick up guns, retrieve weaponry. That is a round they really should not have won, especially considering the fact that Na'Vi got inside of that B bomb site with no defense. Given up by that rotator. Scooby coming in a little bit early for HellRaisers, but hey, they come back in and they win the round, so it works out after all. That's going to elevate their first buy. They're going to have everything now, including that AWP, maybe even 2 if they want to be ambitious, but Na'Vi are certainly not going to be poor either. It's not too poor.
Nuki would have been bringing the AWP out here anyway,
Yeah.
right? He'd saved extra cash for it, ecoing in both of those force buy rounds, so there's plenty of money to allow for this to come through. No such pleasure over in the Na'Vi side of things. Nuki gonna go for the mid challenge. No one here looking to step up to the plate just yet for Na'Vi, but Boomich getting into the apartments, joined by Flamey. They're gonna try and pincer in to clear out this balcony player. And there's that AWP already coming into good use. Nuki creating some space, gets that man advantage early here for the CT side.
Oh, that's a team dink. That's unfortunate. Electronic gets stuck in that gunfight, and Scooby will finish him off with the Krieg. HellRaisers with a pick already on A. They rotate a player back towards B, so a triple B setup right now. And no matter where Na'Vi go, they're going to have a rough time. Either a stacked B bomb site or a very passive setup on A. There's no winning here for Na'Vi. Simple. He wants to do it all on his own. Pushed all the way up. Smoke towards CT. Needs to check for this boost. Scooby's in position. The Molly goes back in for Angel. He's just trying to put on pressure to distract from this boost position. Oh, Scooby's letting them pass. Flamey gets on with a kill. Miss spray. Guardian trading right back into 3-on-3. They know Angel's here as well. He's been spamming the smoke for a while, but not getting away with a kill. Flamey is low. Banana is covered as well this time for Na'Vi, but HellRaisers fully retaking through the CT spawn with an AWP as well. That's going to make things a little more difficult.
Waiting for Nuki to line up this utility. And that Molly is going to force Guardian away. Actually, I think that missed there. Yeah, it did. So Guardian given another chance. Chaining together damage with Simple. Simple not able to connect onto Flaric though. And this is going to leave Flamey. Oh, through the smoke. Ah! He's able to get into the corner. Just about. Just barely. The beanpole himself. Flamey tucked away into the corner. And he's thin enough to dodge the bullets. Ooh, that gets a little bit close for Na'Vi. It's still around. They'll get one on the tally. They're feeling good about that. They're able to breach that B-bomb site finally. And by getting that round, propelling themselves onto a 13th. However, everybody dying, not perfect. It means coming into this, they might be a little bit hamstrung. You can see the utility's not looking great. They at least have AKs across the board. They've also hurt HR's economy. So it's a pretty low buy from either side. The AWP at least carried forward, and Nuki's got that back in his hands. this round, he tries to take it towards B, but these aggressive smokes, so much of a presence being shown by Na'Vi, that scared Nuki away from this side of the map, and he's going to swap out with Angel.
HellRaisers is just reconsidering his rotations left, right, and coming back into a 4-man A stack. Fully committed. And a lot of that is Scooby having the Krieg, right? Great position forward on the coffins. Plus, he's got a Molotov and a smoke, the latter of which going out now. It doesn't matter that HellRaisers have 4 on A, because that's exactly where Na'Vi want. They are out through middle. And oh no, Harry, as I say that, starting to fall back. It goes both ways. Nuki decides to reaggress to gain some information here for HellRaisers, and he's got a hell of a lot. That should allow Angel to rotate back towards B. Nuki might have the drop on Boomich. The barrel give away his position, flashes out, and Boomich is out of the round as well. Nuki getting the man advantage. Na'Vi once again in a 4-on-5 going to execute into this B bomb site. It worked out with a disadvantage last time, but this time Angel is here. The flash is good. He's fully blind. Scooby now back off quad. He's got a lot of damage and bomb drop, but Simple in with a trade going above that smoke as well. He should be able to cut off these rotations. Crusher's only on a deagle. They do have kits, but with an AWP in play and a player on a pistol, do HellRaisers even want to go for this? Nuki still sat round middle, and the other two peeking into CT. Simple's trying to force gunfights, but HellRaisers want none of it. They're going to run back and save their weapons for the next round. Na'Vi at 14.
Oh, thank goodness Crush is able to get that AK at the very, very least, right? He doesn't just take Deeg armor out of this round, and this gives HellRaisers a fighting chance. By holding on to these 3 weapons, he can look to come in with rifles across the board in this next round. It's the utility that they could find themselves a little bit hurt by. It's going to be FAMASes, though. It's kind of ugly. I don't know what the preference, don't know what the worldview is on the FAMAS.
Not positive, Harry.
No, it never seems like it.
This isn't Source or 1.6.
I mean, what do we know about that, Hugo?
Yeah, apparently nothing. Strike, by the way. 14-6, and at least Nuki gets away with the AWP, right? He is such a good player, and we've really seen him excel in this HellRaisers roster, at least the prior one that was having some success. HellRaisers looking to force engagements. Angel has pushed all the way down. Boomich showing his head, should be able to get a trade, but the spray is there. It's good for a second, but Boomich gets away with a kill after being dinked. 18 health, but a 4-on-4 here for Na'Vi. They've taken significant damage across 2 of these players. HellRaisers setting up just 2-2 now. AWP on long. Nuki still trying to reaggress to get this info for HellRaisers, but as I say that, he's going to start his rotation back towards B. This has just been a gamble all game long for HellRaisers on that CT side, and it might actually pay off. Crush flashed into Banana looking for a gunfight. That bomb is there. I don't know if he quite spotted it, but re-smoking, keeping Na'Vi out of this position might send them back into that A site. Hence why Nuki is running right back in between 2. He just can't pick a site to stay on. And neither can Na'Vi, who are just waiting in Banana with his 1 lurk in middle. Gonna throw nades to B, but will eventually be backing up with that bomb. Boomich trying to sell a fake with his last flashbang is gonna keep these 2 players at the back of the site. Na'Vi not really with time to start wrapping long. They might just go up short and avoid this AWP, meaning all they need to really do is kill Flarage, get that Moto smoke down, and this could be their round.
Yeah, but getting past Flarich, that is a mission in and of itself. Nuki not smoked off. Flarich still alive and kicking. Nuki just about alive before Simple is there to remove him. Guardian even following up from atop the hay bales. And that's the bomb plant found. Scooby and Crush, 2 versus 3. FAMAS and an AK, flash, smoke, Molotov between them. They've got some utility to force these fights to try and get back into this. Guardian's even giving them a chance, but Simple has stripped it away from them. And that's map point for Na'Vi, 15-6. We were expecting them to take this map, but this is very, very dominant by all accounts.
Oh, no.
And they're not even prepared to let Scooby hold on to his FAMAS. Jinkies, Scoob. That one's gonna hurt.
Oh dear. Well, he gets removed at the end of the round at least. Na'Vi, there's nothing fun about saving against 14-6, Harry. No one wants to do that. So whatever, really. But 15 rounds for Na'Vi, and this has just turned out exactly how we kind of hoped it would. Not you know, not that we wanted HellRaisers to get wrecked here, Harry, but it was kind of expected. Plus, we want Na'Vi to be storming through this group and grabbing that spot in Udense as well. There's an auto sniper in play for Guardian. He's had enough with the AWP. It's too limiting. Scooby pushing down Banana. He's going to take one, but Simple's immediately in with a trade. Spamming through smoke. Angel with one, and Crush, a similar story. HellRaisers somehow turning this into a 4-on-2. An auto sniper dropped that could be so dangerous if wielded by that CT side, and Boomich will not be able to creep through the apartments. Flamey's alone. I'd love to see him throw that auto out the map just for the greater good. But we'll see if he'll leave it hanging around.
The
1-on-3.
greater good.
The greater good. Leslie Tiller was murdered.
That's a very niche read.
Yeah.
I can't imagine many people are going to get that one.
No.
He'll leave the auto sniper. That's pretty ballsy. I feel like autos bring out the worst, but also the best in everyone. It's a weird hybrid.
Does Flarich really want to take it for the retake, though? He's going to get it. Can we be on Flarich? I want to see if he even considers it here.
Yeah,
it's just...
I mean, I don't even think it fired a bullet. I don't know if they realized...
He just walked over it. He saw that for sure. Not interested, Harry. You can't plant back quad, though, Flamey, and that smoke is faded.
Yeah, and with that, any hope of him picking up this round. HellRaisers showing a lot of restraint and not peeking into this, not giving him a fight. And there's Flaric arriving from that banana flank. HellRaisers live to fight another day, 8-15. They'll need 7 rounds in a row if they want to make this comeback happen.
I'm just going to say it. Imagine not taking the auto sniper when you're 15-7 down on CT Inferno. Just take it. You know, the second you lose a round, the game's over anyway. So you may as well just have it down banana, go doom, 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 doom. That's how it sounds.
That is actually a very good impression, honestly.
It's going to be my buzzer noise tomorrow, I'm sure.
I didn't even get to hear mine today. I just realized we didn't test them. We only heard yours. That's not how they work.
Yours
Hugo.
buzzes, Harry. Honk, honk.
Oh, that's mine.
That's yours. Wait, I'm going to press mine now. You ready?
There you go.
Gross.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't even like hearing that. I'm going to stop doing that. Ugh.
You just did it again.
I know. I can't help it.
Just guttural noises.
Well, I put the gutter back in guttural noises, let me tell you. Here's the push toward the B site from Na'Vi, and Scooby, Velma, Fred, the gang, they're all here to try and hold the line. Crush is even with them. Scooby's going to burn out Guardian. He would have gotten away for it too if it wasn't for these meddling kids and these CZs. Double kill between Electronic and Boomich. And that bomb plot now coming in. Boomich holding the close angle. So much damage onto Angel. Not quite enough to pick up the kill, but he certainly softened this man up into the retake.
That re-smoke, that is a killer for Na'Vi. They have just locked HellRaisers out of this round, and this retake needs to happen, Harry. It's against 15. They've got no choice. Simple having an angle, but a flash is good. It's going to force him back into banana. He sticks around, and he might come to regret it, but they could line up for Flamey. He finds one. Trade is in. Electronic wrapping coffins the bomb in his favor now as he can play the other side of Ruins. Flarich has to do it all alone. Tap on the bomb. Won't force the instant peek, and even though he does after, I don't know if there's time. It's going to be close, but Na'Vi, oh, yeah, they've done it. 16 rounds. Bomb goes off, and that is going to be Natus Vincere running away with a win on Inferno. It's what we expected to start off this best-of-3 series. HellRaisers showing some